Before I buy a raw Morgan dollar, I check 5 spots first. Not the story first, not the seller's claim first, the coin first. The cheek, the fields, the hair over the ear, the eagle's breast, and the rim. These raw New Orleans Morgan dollars are the buying example, and these certified Morgans give us reference points so that the details are easier to understand. This is not about saying that every raw Morgan has to look like a Mint State 67. It does not. The point is to train your eye so you know what each area is telling you before you make that purchase. So let's start with the first place I look on a Morgan dollar, Liberty's cheek. The cheek is one of the biggest open focal areas on the entire Morgan dollar. Marks here show very quickly because there is nowhere for them to hide. When the cheek is busy, the whole coin can feel busier. That does not mean that the coin is bad. It means I need to better understand the marks before I can understand whether the price is reasonable. A certified, higher grade cheek gives your eye a cleaner reference. It's not a demand that every raw coin match it. So my first question is simple. Does the cheek support the coin? Or does it make the coin harder to like? The second place I check is the fields, because the fields tell me how the surface reacts to light. This is where I look for hairlines, dull patches, strange brightness, or light that breaks instead of flowing. Bright silver can be attractive, but bright does not automatically mean original. This slabbed Mint State 67 coin gives a much cleaner reference for field movement. It helps show what a more continuous surface can actually look like. Then I go back to the raw coin and ask whether the surface still makes sense for the coin I am considering. The third spot is the hair over Liberty's ear. This is where beginners can easily start to confuse strike with wear. A weakly struck Morgan can look flat here, even when the coin is not heavily circulated. That still matters, because flat detail can change eye appeal, grade ceiling, and buyer confidence. A quick look at this stronger reference coin shows what this area can look like when the detail is better supported. So I don't just ask whether the coin has value. I ask whether the detail supports that decision and that price level. The fourth spot I check is on the reverse, the eagle's breast. A lot of collectors fall in love with the obverse first, which is understandable, but the reverse still has to support the coin. If the central reverse is flat, weak, or distracting, I want to know whether I'm seeing strike weakness, wear, or just limited detail. A reference coin like this Mint State 67 helps show what stronger reverse detail can look like. The obverse may sell the coin, but the reverse can confirm it, or it could cool me down. The fifth spot is the rim. I like to check the rim all the way around, because rim hits and edge problems are easy to miss in online photos. Even when the center of the coin looks strong, a rim issue can affect confidence and resale. This is why I don't rely only on one straight-on image. The rim is the last check before I start thinking seriously about price. So the checklist is simple. Cheek for first impression, fields for surface read and light movement, hair over ear for strike and wear questions, eagle's breast to make sure the reverse supports the coin, and rim for damage, confidence, and liquidity. A Morgan dollar does not have to be perfect, and a raw coin does not have to look like a mint state 67. But before I buy it, I want to know, where is the risk? Don't buy the story first. Buy the evidence. So which area stops you fastest? Cheek? Fields? Hair detail? Eagle's breast? Or rim? Let me know in the comments. And thank you very much for watching.